Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen? Ponies and gentlecolts especially. I know I don't talk about MLP FIM that much on this channel, but I'm going to be doing it right now. So yeah, this is the one, the only Criticism Guide 2009, aka Nintendofreak2011. And like I just said, I'm going to start talking about My Little Pony, Friends with Magic Equestria Girls. I know some of you guys really don't like that, others you might, so bro, hook to you back, and if you don't like it, hey, move the hell on, it's all good. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin this little slideshow. So, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic Equestria Girls. So where do I begin with this thing? I know I've been working in the weeks on this thing. I might have to do a part 2 and 3 on this if I don't get this done today. Or tonight, wherever you're at in this world. So basically, Equestria Girls, in a nutshell, is pretty fucking boss. And before I do keep going, this video is brought by one of my old school 90s kids cartoons, Candy, which is Super Blow Pop. I had no idea these things were still in process of the makings. I'm glad they're fucking still in production, because I actually got this really cool Mexican store where I usually go to every week. So yeah, basically it's all about Twilight Sparkle. She gets her crown stolen from, of course, none other than Sunset Shimmer, and it's up to her and Spike to like save the day. Basically, there's that whole concept, and some of these are just fan arts. None of them are all the official movies. Some parts are, some aren't. And there's, of course, Flash Sentry there. I had no idea what his name was until later on. Basically, she goes to the portal to the human world, which is really like kind of like Doug a little bit. If any of you guys were 90s kids, you remember what that shit was. Or if you just got a lot of free time on the internet, you know what that is too. So yeah, basically, it's up to her to track down Sunset Shimmer so she could take what was rightfully hers, in a nutshell. And yeah, basically, she has to go through all these things. She sees her fingers, her like arms. She never seen this before. She's just freaking the hell out. She's like, "Oh my god, what am I?" And then Spike ends up being a dog. He's like, "You tell me, I don't know." So yeah, they're basically walking around school. She can't use any of her magical powers anymore because that's canceled. It's obsolete. It's done for. So yeah, basically, other than that, it was pretty fucking badass. I'm not gonna lie. I give it a B+. AK in Fantasy World, I'll probably give it like 4.5 Jokers out of 5. I don't know. And basically, the whole concept of this story, I thought it was really fucking awesome. I don't know why it's not fucking going. Oh, there we go. Anyways, yeah, there's all these other ones that are pretty fucking funny as hell. Yeah, so basically, Princess Celestia is the principal of the whole school, which I thought was hilarious as hell because I'm not a huge fan of Celestia. I'm more of like a Luna fan than I am Celestia, but still, at the same time, it's pretty fucking badass. I don't know why it's not going by itself. Stupid damn computer. What can I do? But other than that, you know, yeah, there's a little bit of love, romance shit involved. It's not like heavily based on love and romance, but at the same time, you can still get a sense that where this movie is coming from. Plus, it's still the same people, you know, Dave Ingram, a couple other people like Megan McCartney, the one that was like one of the CEO directors of this thing now. Another really funny thing about this is like a little comic book scene. I might do one on that one, we'll see. I'm in a Nintendo Free channel. So yeah, that's Sunset Shimmer right there. She actually turns into this big, giant, huge-ass demon at the end, which I thought, in all honesty, was scary as shit because, you know, obviously they always have like some little demonic gore thing that's in there. They even showed a couple cameo appearances. They didn't show Lyra or Bonbon, no. They showed the Cutie Crusaders as humans. They're trying to post a video on this like, this little not copyright thing, but like, this little like, cookie cutter like fake version of YouTube or whatever, and I thought it was pretty fucking funny. You know, it had a little innovation there. It was a fake version of Derpy. I really wish they would have had her in there. I think they had like Derpy who's in there, but I'm not sure. But other than that, you know, in all honesty, voice acting was still good. It was still played by Tara Strong, Ashley Ball, and Tabitha St. Germain. I think Nicole Oliver as Princess Celestia, and the vice principal was Luna, so that was no surprise there. She looked a little bit different. I don't know why. She did not look like Luna at all. I don't know why her hair kind of looked green instead of blue. I'm not sure. But all in all, the guy, there was a lot of jokes on him. There was like saying that he was kind of like, what's it called? She was kind of like, I'm trying to remember his name. Shining Armor. That's what he's kind of like. Shining Armor. That's what they were comparing Flash Sentry to. I can kind of see it. It's like, bro, dude, what's up, man? You know, that type of shit. But other than that, you know, I thought it was still a fucking good-ass movie. You know, still had a couple magical powers. There's Pinkie Pie there. Pinkie Pie's still funny as shit. She's still breaking the fourth wall. That's why it's one of my top best fucking ponies of all time. Besides Derpy, you know. I already did a video on that a couple months ago, like last year or earlier this year. I'm not sure. But other than that, you know, it was a really awesome-ass fucking show, a movie. Excuse me. Even though those real bad qualities of it on YouTube already, there was one that had perfect quality, which I haven't gotten a chance to see yet, but I am going to see it again twice, so that way I can made my statements a little bit better. There was a little bit of comedy humor, like Trixie. There was one part, the great and powerful Trixie desires like peanut butter crackers, and then after that, like, she gets her cracker, she uses like her dollar instead of the bits, because the bits aren't nothing over there in this world, the human world, and they're like they are in Equestria. And Twilight tries it. She was about to break it in half with her feet, but I think like one of the ponies stopped or whatever. I think it was Applejack in them. And they show Mr. and Mrs. Cake in the background for a little bit. They were talking about what they were gonna do for like Twilight winning the crown. The music was still pretty fucking good. The little musical orchestrations, you know, they were still on point. You know, they drove it close to home. That's for sure. Another really funny ass thing about this movie was that Sunset Shimmer album, them talking about winning the crown and everything. There was one part where Sunset Shimmer, she tried to like what's it called? She tried to frame Twilight into like crashing the whole party and everything like that. The Sweet 16 or whatever gets together, and accusing Twilight of destroying the whole thing, when in actuality it was actually Blast Century. He ends up calling bullshit on freaking Sunset Shimmer's thing, and yeah, she was able to still participate in the Sweet 16 thing. She wins, and then at the end, like, everyone ends up getting together. They all ended up becoming ponies after they put these little pony ears on their head, and they end up showing their true form. They don't become 100% pony. They only become like maybe 50-50, like in the Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, they get their wings. Same with Twilight, you know, and then Rarity and Pinkie, Rarity, Twilight, they get their little like horns. And then they stop Sunset Shimmer for a little bit after they're playing hot potato with each other, and that's Trixie right there. Another really funny thing about this was that what's it called? I don't know if I can find it or not. There's Applejack there. Flash Century. What else? Princess Luna. What else? That's all the humans. There's a lot of other things. That was like a little Pokemon reference right there. I thought that was funny. Trying to find something different. There was one part where she became the demon and everything, which was crazy as shit. And then after after all that goes into play, you know, when they're catching the crown and everything, and she ends up blowing up out of the sky. I don't know how, but she just does. Like fucking boss. Seriously. Other than that, you know, she's trying to think of the word. What's her name? Sunset Shimmer. She ends up turning everything into like zombies and everything, like the fucking Armageddon apocalypse. And I thought it was crazy as fuck. Especially for a little kid show, but it's not even just a little kid show, it's for every demographic, you know? And 40, 50, 60-year-old motherfuckers probably like this shit besides me. I'm in my early mid-20s. But other than that, you know, yeah, she turns everyone into a zombie, and then Twilight makes the final blow, and then after that she starts crying. She's like, all I ever wanted was friends. What can anybody recommend me for that, you know? And then Twilight, she ends up keeping Sunset Shimmer there, because Sunset Shimmer was going to break the mirror to the other portal of Equestria, like a sledgehammer or something like that, if she didn't decide to like give up the crown, because she wanted it for her own evil demises, her own personal references and shit like that. But yeah, other than that, Twilight ends up going back. She doesn't say bye to anybody, which is weird as fuck, because, you know, after all that help that they gave Twilight, you'd think she would have gave him a little bit of accommodations or something, you know, a little bit more respect, but I guess not. But other than that, yeah, she goes back into her world, her and Spike. And Pinkie Pie, once again in a pony form in Equestria, she ends up breaking the fourth wall. She's like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you know, oh, you're trying to get this crown from somebody, but now you defeated all the evil demons over there in that world, now you came back into this world, and you want to start everything all over and make everything peace and quiet. And she does it really, really fast. That is my fucking girl right there. Awesome as shit, Pinkie Pie. You know, some people find her annoying. I think it's awesome, hilarious, cute, and awesome as fuck. Just straight out badass for you. That's what it screams to me. If it doesn't scream it to you, hey, move the fuck along. It's all good. But other than that, what's it called? Yeah, that happens, and they're all laugh at the end, and then the end. That's what happens. And overall, my personal references and all this shit, my thoughts and views on this thing. Yeah, like I said, B-, 4.5 Jokers out of 5. It's awesome as fuck. Definitely check the movie out. Especially when it comes on Blu-ray DVD, I'm really looking forward to that shit. I'm going to try to see if I can rent it on Redbox or Netflix, whatever, what have you. Overall, still like all that beautiful creation, the color, the design, the DHX Entertainment and Hasbro, they fucking kick ass once again. Now definitely check this shit out. Even if you're a Brony fan or not, you know, hey, by all means go for it. I'm going to be doing another movie review. Hopefully it's a little bit clearer when I see the high quality of Equestria Girls on that YouTube thing. Hopefully I can see it then, so I can give you 100%, a lot more of a better movie review than this, because this is probably okay to mediocre, maybe good. But other than that, like I always say, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and peace out, everyone. Like I always say, is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. Guys, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink or smoke weed, and don't do anything reckless, alright? You guys take it easy. See you on the next one. Peace out. Laters. Take care. Goodbye. And yeah, that's pretty much about what I have to say. Alright, you guys take it easy. See you on the next one, and be safe, be easy. Talk to you soon. Goodbye. Take care.